Good morning, Snyder. I am wrong. Today is Wednesday, March 29th, Activity Day, letter D. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please continue to stand for a customary moment of silence. Thank you, and you may be seated. Today's Snyder Second comes from Adele, and she says, "No matter what you look like, I think the key to be happy is with yourself." What do you have for us, Mac?
For lunch today, we have breaded chicken salad, French toast sticks, carrots, oranges, and of course, the milk choice. Today's weather is a high of 58 degrees with a low of 32 degrees. And then there were four. The women's Final Four is finally here, and like the men, this March has been absolute madness. Let's start with Friday's biggest game. Number 3, LSU versus number 2, Utah in Greenville. The Utes and the Tigers were tight the whole game, and in standard March Madness fashion, the game came down to mere seconds. With 4 seconds to go, trying to get a rebound, the Tigers star, Angel Reese, fouled the Utes' Jenna Johnson and sent her to the line for a chance for the Utes to move on to the Elite Eight. After absolutely airballing the first shot of the two, she missed. The second one, still leaving LSU up by 1 and 4 seconds. Later, the 66-63 win. Saturday's biggest game featured number 3 Ohio State versus number 2 UConn. The Huskies turned the ball over so much that at one point they had more turnovers than points. Ohio State turned UConn's 25 turnovers into 19 points, and a 21-29 second quarter from the Buckeyes catapulted them into a 73-61 win over the Huskies. This marks Ohio State's first Elite Eight since 1993, but UConn certainly had the more shocking stat coming out of the weekend. The loss marks the first time since 2007 they haven't made the Final Four. With the final 16 knocked down to 8, the 4 regional finals began Sunday as number 2 Iowa played number 5 Louisville, and number 9 Miami faced number 3 LSU. Iowa's Caitlin Clark put the Hawkeyes on her back Sunday night when Iowa advanced to the Final Four for the first time since 1993. Clark had a 41-point triple-double with 12 assists and 10 rebounds to lead Iowa to a 97-83 win over Louisville. Miami faced LSU in a dogfight. It was a defensive battle all game, but the Tigers got the better of that fight, winning 54-42. Now on to Monday's slate of games. Number 2 Maryland versus number 1 undefeated South Carolina, and number 3 Ohio State faced number 1 Virginia Tech. The Terps tried to keep it tight in the first half, but it wasn't enough to beat the best team in the nation. SC won 86-75 and have now advanced to their 5th Final Four since 2015. Virginia Tech's Elizabeth Kitley had a huge game in the interior, helping the Hokies advance to the Final Four. Happy madness! On over to you, Nat.
How long can you talk?
That's a mouthful. Happy birthday goes out to Anna P. We hope you get a pink golf cart.
No, we don't. We don't like golf carts.
Today's National Day is for the mermaid lovers. Mermaid Day is observed every year on March 29th. It is for the lovers of the fabled creature that's appeared in literature, mythology, music, films, and pop culture for a long time. This became the standard interpretation of mermaids up to modern times. I don't love the Little Mermaid.
It's in scream letters. Scream it.
I'm not screaming it.
I love the Little Mermaid.
What's new, Maddie?
I like the Black Little Mermaid.
PSSA time is upon us. To prepare us all for the PSSAs, Miss Dress will be posting testing tips and practice questions on Schoology. Students that answer the practice questions correctly will have a chance to win a prize. Make sure to keep an eye out for these updates on Schoology. On over to Kimmy.
Today's Chaos Corner is about Mariah, our amazing 7th grade SNNer. Born on February 16, 2010, Mariah has been slaying since birth. Mariah is one of our favorite 7th graders. We love you, Mariah! Hit us with a joke, Liv.
It's time for the joke of the day, which is courtesy of Miss McDonough.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Because every play has a cast.
Ba-dum-ksh.
This is Lynn signing off for the entire SNN crew. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Check us out on youtube.com/SnetterOwls. Don't forget the Snetter Owls soar. We strive for success, own our actions, act respectfully, and are ready to achieve. Stay classy, Snetter.